can you just provide a general uh, definition? What is strategic enrollment management?
Well, let me start with what it's not.
Okay.
All right. It's not a silver bullet,
All right.
meaning it's not going to fix everybody's enrollment problems, right?
Okay.
It is designed to address and optimize an institution's enrollment. What it will help you do is focus on domestic students more and optimize what you can get from that particular market, right?
Hmm.
The second thing I would say that it's not is it's not tactical. Yes, it has tactics in it, but those are all driven by strategic issues or opportunities. It's not just doing a bunch of things, right? It's doing the right things that are going to move the big needles in a way that's going to help an institution address those strategic issues. So, sometimes I see plans that are just completely tactical in nature, not really driven by anything other than aspirations or the thinking that, hey, if we do more, we'll get more.
Right.
Well, that's kind of a flawed mental map, right?
Mhm.
It's what I can say is even if you're an institution that has had several years of enrollment success, probably half of the things you're doing are working, but you don't know which half,
Uh,
right? So you're expending a lot of effort, resources, and time without really focusing on the things that are going to move in the direction you need to move in as an institution. So with that said, let me tell you what it is. It is comprehensive in nature. Some institutions want to focus on the front end of enrollment, meaning prospective students. Some want to focus just on the current student retention and completion. But it's really that whole student life cycle, all the way from the first time they contact an institution expressing interest to the time they graduate. And some institutions even go into their life as an alum, right? They carry the life cycle that far. It's also comprehensive in the sense that if you're an institution that has undergraduate and graduate programs,
mhm.
it ought to include both. If
Right.
you offer non-credit offerings, it ought to include that. If you do some things that are a face-to-face instruction, hybrid instruction, online instruction, or any mix thereof, it ought to include all of those things as well, because all of those in some way play to your enrollment mix, right?
Mhm.
And what I tell institutions all the time, when they're in a scenario like many Canadian institutions are today, where the market is declining, particularly of international students,
Yeah.
you got to think outside the box. It's like a diversified stock portfolio, right? One may go down, but maybe you can get another one to go up.